everyone, welcome to the next video in our little clothes series, and we have this really interesting looking jumper today. I've just been thinking about what colours to use, and I sort of think it would be fun to make it in sort of primary colours, like it was a sort of kids style jumper. It just, to me, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to start with a yellow. This is the lemon yellow. And it's sort of, for me, the start. These are Castle Arts, by the way. We're using the Castle Arts Soft Touch for this page. The star has to be yellow for me. It just, I don't know, it just feels right. So I'm just going over that quite a lot because these Castle yellows aren't very intense compared to some other brands. I find that's my main problem with Castles. I mean, I have only got, I say only, I've got the 72 set, not the, there's a bigger set, I think, 120. They might have a brighter yellow, but it's coming. You just have to work it, but the yellows can be like that anyway. My other bugbear with them is there's not enough greys and not enough browns, but I think there's always something with a set that isn't quite as you would like. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any more or not yet, so I'm going to pop that aside and grab, I want a sort of neutral red. I think this is the best one. Oops, doesn't want to come out of the thing. The vermillion, to me, often seems to be the most neutral red, and I'm going to do some of the details. So I'm fading it a little bit towards the middle, and it might add some shape to our top. Also here, I think it would be a bit lighter in the middle of the sleeve. Like that. Now I'm just thinking cuffs, collars, stripes. I think I'll leave that for now. I'm gonna probably do some more, but I'm just trying to plan it in my head as I go. Now I want a sort of mid-green. What's that? Yes, I think the juniper green will probably suit us. I'm going to do the top of the shoulders. Now I think it would be a little bit darker again on that edge compared to the centre. Whoops. I'm going to sort of fade it there a bit. This is probably a bit blunt, but I may just sharpen. Hold on. Rather than persevering, why don't I just sharpen? Can't find the hole in my sharpener. There we go. Okay, let's layer that up a little more now. That's a bit easier. Okay, now I'm wondering, I think we'll have the top of the sleeve in the green as well. It's a little it's very tricky for me to plan because I can't visualise, so I've got to just go with the flow and hope it works. So I want it darker here and a bit lighter down the centre of the sleeve because it will look like it's got a bit more shape. And it will look a bit more like my sleeve, like someone's wearing it. It's quite hard there on the cuff, you can see. Yeah, it's dark here compared with there, I think. Anyway, it's hard to see on a light coloured knitted sweater. But anyway, I want another sweater like this. I like it. Anyway, we'll leave that one. I think we'll do that colour and that in the blue. Maybe we'll do a green next. Again, I'm going to try and make it a little darker on the edge than the middle, but we can darken that all up and play around with it later. I'm going to do a little more here. It doesn't want to look mega shiny like it's metal. Oh, we're slipping. But you know, just getting a little idea of a bit more shadowy on that edge. So bright, I can hear an aeroplane. It's like summer. It's February. Actually, you're probably viewing this in March, but it's February recording. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself at the minute, which I rather like. Now we've got that line, which I sort of ignored, and that one I completely ignored. Maybe I shouldn't have done, but I have now. I want a sort of mid-blue that's... what's that colour? No, I think I'm going to have to go for this. Oops. I think the darker blues, although is that the darker blues are either really dark or purpley, so we're going to go for slightly more mid-blue. I think it'll work. I'm just giving it a sharpen. Keeping it's sky blue for those of you who want to grab it. While I'm spending 3 hours sharpening it and then breaking the lead. So going again. My sharpener's a bit full, I think. Sorry, we'll get there in a minute. Oh, I heard it break again. Yeah, I'm going to go next door and use my dowel and get a good sharp point, so bear with me. Right, I am back with my nicely sharpened sky blue, the dowel worked a treat. And we're going to do this sleeve. I'm going to be quite gentle because otherwise I'll break the lead. I think it's always the case, not just with these. Any pencil that's this sharp, obviously that tiny lead is going to be quite vulnerable. It's just a matter of... But I just want a light layer anyway to start with. So it's fine. I've got to go around these little circles. I'm going to use it on, do this one as well while it's still nice and sharp, to get around those little circular shapes to be easier. And obviously I'm going to come back and do a little more on them in a minute. So just getting around that sleeve. Okay, so now I'm going to make the edges darker like I have throughout. And then a bit lighter in the middle, and this bit would be darker, I think, as well. So just bring that darker colour in towards the centre. We don't want too much of a line, just a little bit lighter area going through. Okay, and then the same on this side, so this bit a little bit darker, and then continuing that down the sleeve. So I hope everyone is doing okay. We're getting towards the end of the winter. I know some people struggle in the winter, don't like it too cold. And it's always a bit tricky in sort of end of February. I'm trying to make it a little dark on the edge here. Beginning of March, because you hope that it's getting warmer. You've seen the snowdrops, maybe the bluebells are starting to come up and out, and the crocuses, and it feels like spring is here, but then we still get frosts, sometimes even still snow. So it can be a little bit transitional, slightly disappointing at times, things like that. There's also not enough sunlight necessarily in March to up our vitamin D levels, and that's something which can help make us feel a little better. Those of us that don't take a supplement, I take a vitamin D supplement. Apparently we're supposed to. If you don't get that much sun in the summer, you tend to get a bit of a lack all through the winter. And in the UK, where most people are advised to take the supplement anyway, through the winter, but I take it all year because I wrap up in the summer because I want to protect my skin from the sun. Some people think that's silly, don't wrap up, just get the natural vitamin D, but my skin is so sensitive to the sun. I'm going to do the cuffs. I'm trying to think about the inside of here, whether to do it green or red. I think I'm going to do that green actually before I move on to the cuffs. So I'm thinking maybe this red piece is just on the outside and not on the inside. Yeah, let's do it. If it was knitted, you wouldn't be able to do it like this, but I was sort of thinking it was knitted, but maybe it's the sweatshirt. That doesn't look like the inside. Let's do it darker. Yeah, that's better. But yes, I get a rash, vermillion, as soon as I get any sun on me. And it's incredibly itchy and sort of painful. Not massively painful, but a bit horrible. So I don't want that. So I try to just avoid it really. There we go. I mean, I could put sunblock on, but then if I put sunblock on, I might as well put thick clothes on. I'm not very happy with this blue. For me, it's not dark enough. So I'm grabbing my sky blue again, and I'm going to go over it more. I think I had to be a bit tentative because of my sharp pencil. Now it's a little less sharp. I can use it a little more darkly. No, hard. Press down a bit more. There we go. I prefer that. Do the same here. So go over the areas I want a little bit. I want dark first so that I don't make the central area so dark you can't see that there's a bit of a line down there. And even this bit I want a bit darker, particularly in the middle there. Oops. It looks almost like it's shiny, and it shouldn't be shiny. It should just be a bit lighter. There we go. Now I just want to emphasise these edges again, like I have on some of the others. I'm not sure I want to use black this time. I'm going to try with Cool Grey Deep and see if that works to adding the shadow. I've got to sharpen it a bit first. There we go. So this is the Cool Grey Deep. It might not be quite as severe as the black, but I'm just going to put it a little bit along the edge, basically just inside the line that's drawn there. I think we'll take that all the way down like that, a little bit just inside. Now whether you want to bother with this is totally up to you. You may not see much of a difference. I can see a bit of a difference. And I'm going to put a bit in there. On the cuffs, which I'd forgotten. I think it could have a little bit more actually on here. Just pushing it in a bit further. I'm not pressing down very hard. Just gently darkening, just a little bit. There we go. I think I'm going to leave it there. So there is our brightly coloured sweater. It's not quite as brightly coloured as it could have been. I could have done some really bright red and yellow stripes, but there we go. I think I'd be more likely to wear that than I would if it had red and yellow stripes. But still, I don't think I'd wear that, but never mind. That's fine. It's not my wardrobe, is it? But thank you very much for joining me. I hope that was okay. Hope you have a lovely day and happy colouring.